Hello everyone, welcome to a series of videos I decided to make where I analyse and share particular videos, any videos really, anything that sort of tickles my fancy of the day. This particular video is Rob Schneider telling a funny story about Steven Seagal. Now I used to be a big fan of Steven Seagal and his movies and his Aikido fight style. It was only recently I discovered that he may have been a bit of a fraud or a shit talker all these years, and subject to ridicule from fellow movie stars. And in this story, Rob Schneider tells a really funny story that Keenan Ivory Wayans told him when they were on the set of, I think it was Exit Wounds. Anyway, I thought I'd share this. It's really funny. Had me in stitches. Here it is.
Anyway, he's doing a movie. He's doing a movie with Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Right.
And I did one, and that's where I heard Keenan tell me the story. I hope he doesn't mind me telling the story. But Steven Seagal had just met with the Dalai Lama. And apparently, if you give enough money to the Dalai Lama's charities, eventually you get something out of it.
Right.
And so the Dalai Lama made him a deity.
Wow.
A god. Some Tibetan, Buddhist,
That must have really appealed to his ego.
Oh yeah, no, it must have. No, you're. So anyway, he comes to the set after he makes it to the Dalai Lama. And he comes now. He's a god. He comes to the set now. He was Steven Seagal. Now he's Steven Seagal. Now he's Steven Seagal, the god, the deity from the Dalai Lama. And he comes to the set, and he's there, and Keenan says, "So what? I just met with the Dalai Lama, and he, in his wisdom, decided to make me a deity." And he gives the karanga thing, the ding da dong, whatever. And that's, man, I feel a difference. I feel like an enlightenment in the sense of that I can do something now, and everything just seems to come into place for me spiritually in my career. And I feel like it's certain things now that never made sense to me make sense to me on a universal level. And his assistant comes up to him and says, "Hey, Steven, your ex-wife called. You can't bring the kids over this weekend. You tell that fucking cunt. If she doesn't get those kids over here, I'll break her fucking neck."
I wish I was there to see that.